Well, welcome. Here we are with program number 26. And we're going to start off for your listening pleasure. Well, let's see. Jabberin Jack has decided to play Summer Breeze by Seals and Croft from back in 1972. Lend me your ear.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune. And I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, not caring the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking on the plates for two. Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Well, I've got a lot of stuff I want to play on this program, and so I'm not going to fool around very long with yakking and gabbing here. But this next one up is You Gave Me a Mountain by Frankie Lane, 1968.
Born in the heat of the desert, my mother died giving me life, deprived of the love of a father, blamed for the loss of his wife. You know, Lord, I've been in a prison for something that I've never done. It's been one hill after another, but I've climbed them all
one by one. But this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain, a mountain I may never climb. And it isn't a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. My woman got tired of the hardships, tired of the grief and the strife, so tired of working for nothing, tired of being my wife. She took my one ray of sunshine. She took my pride and my joy. She took my reason for living. She took my small baby boy. So this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain, a mountain I may never climb. And it isn't a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time.
Frankie Lane was quite a dynamic singer, and he's still around. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, here's Helen Reddy with The Last Blues Song.
I've been crying in my own mind since he's been gone. But I've done some thinking and it's starting to sink in that life goes on. So if you're somebody who's feeling sorry for yourself, better sing along. 'Cause this is gonna be the last blues song. Now a little bitty bit of self-pity can really sing, but it keeps on growing and you know, whoa, and don't change a thing. So if you're a person who's hooked on hurting on yourself, better sing along. 'Cause this is gonna be the last blues song. Whoa, 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 my, oh my. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Thank you, Helen Redding. Hey, listen, my daughter sent me this plaque. It's about 2 feet high, about 1.5 foot wide, my daughter Tina, and you hang it on the wall, and it appears to be the front of a jukebox. And on the top of it, it says, "Color Him Father." And down below it says, "The Winstons." It's really nice. So that's a song, and it was written back in 1969, and under the category of Rhythm and Blues, it won the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences Award. So I'm going to let you hear it. "Color Him Father," The Winstons. Yeah.
There's a man at my house, he's so big and strong. He goes to work each day and he stays all day long. He comes home each night looking tired and beat. He sits down at the dinner table and has a bite to eat. Never a frown, always a smile when he says to me, "How's my child?" I said that I've been studying hard all day in school, trying very hard to understand the golden rule. I think I'll color this man father. I think I'll color him love. Said I'm gonna color him father. I think I'll color the man love. Yes, I will. He says education is the thing if you want to compete, because without it, son, life ain't very sweet. I love this man and I don't know why, except I'll need his strength until the day that I die. My mother loves him and I can tell by the way she looks at him when he holds my little sister Nell. I heard her say just the other day that if it hadn't have been for him, she couldn't have found her way. I think I'll color him father. I'm gonna color him love. I've got to color him father. I think I'll color this man love. Our real old man, he got killed in the war, and she knows she and 7 kids couldn't have gotten very far. She said she thought that she could never love again, and then there he stood with that big wide grin. He married my mother and he took us in, and now we belong to the man with that big wide grin. I've got to color this man father. I'm gonna color him love. I've got to color him father. I believe I'll color this man love. He's just been so good to me. I know I've got to color him love. I'm gonna color him father. I've got to color this man love. He's just been so kind.
Well, I love you, Tina, and I thank you for this beautiful gift. And now I must get on to the next song. So here's Spike Jones with a song written in 1923 called "The Charleston." Come on, Spike.
Charleston, Charleston, made in Carolina. Some dance, some prance, I'll say there's nothing finer than the Charleston. Charleston, boy, how you can shuffle. Every step you do leads to something new. Man, I'm telling you, it's a lapazoo. Buck dance, wing dance, will be a back number. But the Charleston, the new Charleston, that dance is surely a comer. Sometime you'll dance it one time. The dance called the Charleston, made in South Carolina. Be a back number, but the Charleston, the new Charleston, that dance is surely a comer. Sometime you'll dance it one time. The dance called the Charleston, made in South Carolina.
I was coming out of the supermarket the other day, and there was a lady with two little boys selling candy bars. And I had a shirt on that said, "Every kid needs a hero," in the t-shirts. And I asked the lady, I said, "Well, what are we selling the candy bars for here?" She says, "So these little boys and a bunch of other little boys with them can go to summer camp." So I bought 2 candy bars. And because I'm thinking about them little boys, I decided I'm going to play a song and dedicate it to all the little boys around the country who like to go to summer camp. It's called Seasons by Grace Slick.
When the winter comes, the sun is low upon the fields, sky is cold, and it throws down icy snow. The lakes are glass, the rivers all a frozen mass, the trees are bare, and the north wind blows the air. But the children dance and sing as if the time were spring, and the seasons change everything. They find a joy in what it brings. Then the sun comes high and the spring rains come and go. The summer air is so hot it melts the Russian snow. The fields are brown and there's no rain to make them grow, and the old ones sigh. The heat has made them tired and slow. But the children dance and sing as if the time were spring, when the seasons change everything. They find a joy in what it brings. And the children dance and sing as if the time were spring, when the seasons change everything. They find a joy in what it brings. September leaves are falling through the autumn haze, and the school bells tell everyone there'll be no more summer days. Warm nights are gone and all the leaves are turning brown, and the windows close again when the winter comes around. But the children dance and sing as if the time were spring, when the seasons change everything. They find a joy in what it brings. So I will laugh and dance
king is going to The king is going to entertain us next. It's Elvis Presley and Wooden Heart.
Can't you see I love you? Please don't break my heart in two. That's hard to do, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. And if you say goodbye, then I know that I would cry. Maybe I would die, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. 'Cause I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart. Musiden, zum steht im Haus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. Musiden, zum steht im Haus, und du, mein Schatz, bleibst hier. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you from the start. Sei mir gut, sei mir wie du wirklich sollst, 'cause I don't have a wooden heart.
Well, Elvis doesn't have a wooden heart, but Tony Bennett, he left his heart in San Francisco.
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco. High on a hill, it calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there in San Francisco. Above the blue and windy sea, when I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine
thank you, Tony Bennett. And now, let's pick up the pace. Here's Roy Orbison, right out of one of his concerts, called Moving On Down the Line. Yeah.
Well, you can't be my loving baby. You ain't got the style. I'm gonna get some real warm love that'll drive a cool cat wild. We're gonna roll, move on down the line. We're gonna do right all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna show you you ain't so hot. I'm gonna get her what you ain't got. She'll be sweet, won't do me wrong. She'll be cool and dry, so gonna roll, move on down the line. We're gonna do right all the time. Well, we're gonna move on down the line. We're gonna get some love that's truly fine. She'll be sweet, won't do me wrong. When we start moving, you know we gotta go, we gotta roll. Show you you ain't so hot. I'm gonna get what you ain't got. She'll be sweet and won't do me wrong. She'll be cool and twice the gonna roll. Move on down the line. We're gonna do right all the time. Well, we're gonna move on down the line. We're gonna get some loving that's truly fine. She'll be sweet and won't do me wrong. When we start moving, you know we gotta go, we're gonna roll. Move on down the line. We're gonna do right all the time. We're gonna do right all the time. We're gonna do right all the time. We're gonna do right all of the time. We're gonna do right all the time.
I'm going to play a record for you, a song that was made famous by Jimmy Dorsey and his orchestra back in 1941. Bob Everly did the singing at that time. But I had an album that I bought in 1956 or 57, somewhere around there, by Keely Smith, the ex-wife of the late Louis Prima. And I used to listen to it over and over and over. And I'm going to play one of the songs from that. It's a little bit worn, this album, but so don't mind the sound, but it's called, the song is I Understand. And I always liked it, and I think you will too.
Understand, and darling, you are not to blame if when we kiss it's not the same. I understand. It's not your fault because your heart has changed its mind. You didn't mean to be unkind. I understand. Forgetting you will be far from easy. I've grown so used to your charms. I miss that old thrill, and no one can fill the place here in my arms. But if you find our love was really meant to be, then darling, hurry back to me, and I'll understand. I'll understand. I'll understand.
Doesn't she have a really great voice? Yeah, Keely Smith. Okay, now, let me tell you. Here comes that word again that I have a hard time saying. Theme. Yeah, okay, I said it. Theme for young lovers. Here's Percy Faith and his orchestra. go to school and learn how to say theme. I'm going to practice it 10,000 times a day or something. Hey, anyway, listen, the next song coming up, it's a little bit about all of us. It's Johnny Cash in a song called After Taxes. And, when I was working, I used to look at my check. Yeah, well, what he says in here is pretty much the story, after taxes. Give it a listen. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Boom, 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 boppa, boom, boppa, boom, boppa, boom, 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 boppa, boom, 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 boppa, boom, boppa, boom, boppa, boom, boppa, boom, 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 boom. I feel so good, come payday. I think of all the things I'm gonna buy when I pick up my pay, don't you know? But then they hand me that little brown envelope. I peep inside, Lord, I lose all hope. 'Cause from those total wages earned down to that net amount that's due, I feel a painful sense of loss between the two. Federal tax. There goes that bracelet for her arm. County tax. There goes that new fence for my farm. State income tax. There goes that brand new Pontiac. Withholding tax. There goes the shirt right off my back. You can dream about a honeymoon for two. You can dream, but that's about all you can do. 'Cause by the time old Uncle Sam gets through with you, you can buy her a pair of hose, a little powder for her nose, and take her down to Sloppy Joe's for beer and stew. Them are the facts. After tax, you can dream about vacations in the sun. You can dream, but you can't never have one. 'Cause by the time your good old Uncle Sam gets done, you've got just enough for gas to see them city limits pass. And if you get back home fourth class, I'd say you've won. Federal tax. There goes that bracelet for her arm. County tax. There goes that new fence for my farm. Luxury tax. Send back that shortwave radio. Insurance tax. Cancel that trip to Mexico. State income tax. Forget that brand new Pontiac. Withholding tax. There goes the shirt right off my back.
So, okay, did you get the message? I mean, leave your wallet kind of high and dry. Hey, listen, before I announce the next song, I want to tell you that Side B in this program, I'm really looking forward to doing it. I got some great stuff. So when we're done here, flip it over right away. 'Cause I think I got stuff lined up for Side B that's even better than Side A. Well, hey, that's up to you, to decide what you like the best. Anyhow, here's the Fontaine Sisters, and they're going to sing you a song called Happy Days and Lonely Nights. Okay, that was the Fontaine Sisters. Yeah, they were pretty popular in their day. Okay, now, you know what we're going to do? We're going to close out this side of the program with Lionel Hampton and one of his songs called Corner Pocket. Somehow it reminds me about a pool game. I don't know. Okay, welcome back. Here's side B, starting off with Anita Bryant and Step by Step, Little by Little. Oh yeah, you're breaking another heart.
Step by step, little by little, you're breaking another heart. Step by step, little by little, you're making my teardrop start. I knew your reputation before I fell for you. I thought our love was different, but you treat me the same way too. Step by step, little by little, you're tearing my dreams apart.
Okay, on this next song, I had to go clear back to 1948. And it was a song that when I was a kid, I used to listen to it, and after I listened to it over and over, I'd be going, you know what I mean? It's Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians, and I'm my own grandpa. Mm-hmm.
I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. Many years ago when I was 23, I was married to a widow who was pretty as could be. This widow had a grown-up daughter who had hair of red. My father fell in love with her and soon they two were wed. This made my dad my son-in-law and changed my very life. For my daughter was my mother, 'cause she was my father's wife. To complicate the matter, even though it brought me joy, I soon became the father of a bouncing baby boy. My little baby then became a brother-in-law to Dad, and soon became my uncle, though it made me very sad. For if he was my uncle, then that also made him brother of the widow's grown-up daughter, who of course was my stepmother. I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. Father's wife then had a son who kept them on the run, and he became my grandchild, for he was my daughter's son. My wife is now my mother's mother, and it makes me blue, because although she is my wife, she's my grandmother too. My wife is my grandmother, then I'm her grandchild. And every time I think of it, it nearly drives me wild. For now I have become the strangest case you ever saw. As husband of my grandmother, I am my own grandpa. Oh, I'm my own grandpa. I'm my own grandpa. It sounds funny, I know, but it really is so. Oh, I'm my own grandpa.
Well, just like I told you. Anyway, now that we're over being a babbling idiot, let's show that we have a little class and sophistication. Here is Freddie Martin's orchestra and the Warsaw Concerto. All right. We're going to pick up the pace here now because we're bringing back the Fontaine Sisters, and this time they're going to sing for you Hearts of Stone. One of their big, big hits. Yeah, it was.
Hearts made of stone will never break, for the love you have for them, they just won't take. You can ask them, please, 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 please break, and all of your love is there to take. Yes, hearts of stone will cause you pain, although you love them, they'll stop you just the same. You can ask them, please, 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 please break, and all of your love is there to take. But they'll say no, 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 no. Everybody knows. I thought you knew. Hearts made of stone. Yes, hearts of stone will cause you pain, although you love them, they'll stop you just the same. You can ask them, please, 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 please break, and all of your love is there to take. But they'll say no, 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 no. Everybody knows. I thought you knew. Hearts made of stone.
Yeah, I kind of really like those gals. Hey, when I was a little kid, I don't know if somebody took me to the movie show or if I was old enough to go by myself. I don't recall. And of course, back then we didn't have TV, you know, so I was real young. But I went to see a movie called Showboat, and I couldn't tell you for the life of me what the story was about. All I remember, because it stood out to me, was this African-American man. He was very muscular, and he sang Old Man River. And that was the only thing about the movie that I ever remembered. He impressed me so with his beautiful voice. Later on, I come to find out his name is Paul Robeson. And I have that recording here for you, and I hope you really enjoy it. Here he is, Paul Robeson in Old Man River.
There's an old man called Mississippi That's the old man that I wants to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something, but don't say nothing. He just keeps rolling, he keeps on rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants 'em is soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keeps rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, body all aching and racked with pain. Tote that barge, lift that bale, get a little drunk, and your land's in jail. Gets weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. But old man River, he just keeps rolling
I suppose I could go on and on about that record. I really like it. But here's another giant in his own right. A giant of rock and roll music. Yep. Fats Domino. And when my dreamboat comes home. Maybe his dreamboat's coming on the Old Man River. Oh, I wouldn't know about that.
When my dreamboat comes home, and my dream no more will roam, I will meet you and I'll greet you. When my dreamboat comes home, moonlit water will sing of the tender love you bring. We will be sweethearts, yes, forever. When my dreamboat comes home. Sing of the tender love you bring. We will be sweethearts, yes, forever.
in my dream door. Come home.
Well, I have a song here called the T-Bone Shuffle. Yeah, and it's by Albert Collins, and it's a little long. You know, gives me a chance to pour a glass of lemonade or something. So I want you to enjoy this one, though. It's got a nice beat to it. You're really gonna like this.
Let your hair down, baby. Let's have a night your ball. Let your hair down, baby. Let's have a night your ball. If you don't let your hair down, woman, we can't have no fun at all.
Okay, that was a nice change of pace. And give us all a little break. But we're coming right back here with an oldie. You're going to like this one. It's called Everybody Loves a Lover by Doris Day. She did this in 1958. Bring it on, Doris. Let's go.
Everybody loves a lover. I'm a lover. Everybody loves me. Anyhow, that's how I feel. Wow, I feel just like a Pollyanna. I should worry, not for nothing. Everybody loves me, yes they do. And I love everybody since I fell in love with you. Who's the most popular personality? I can't help thinking it's no one else but me. Gee, I feel just about 10 feet tall, having a ball. Guess you might call me Pollyanna. Everybody loves a lover. Popular person loves a lover. I can't help thinking it's no one else. Everybody loves me. Gee, I feel just about 10 feet tall. I feel having a ball. I feel, well, I feel just like a Pollyanna. I should worry, not for nothing. Everybody loves me, yes they do. Since I fell in love with you. Call me Pollyanna.
I really like her singing. She's something else. She's got so many hits, it's unbelievable. Anyway, coming up here is a song that I've been meaning to use for a long, long time. I just haven't ever had room. I'm going to make sure I get it on. It's called Waterloo, Stonewall Jackson, from back in 1959. Yep, good one too.
Just for spite, the devil made him take a bite, and that's where old Adam met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has its day, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet his Waterloo. Little General Napoleon of France tried to conquer the world but lost his pants, met defeat, known as Bonaparte's retreat, and that's when Napoleon met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has its longer life. But he lost his tune, now he swings where the little birdie sings, and that's where Tom Dooley met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has its day, everybody has to pay, everybody has to meet his Waterloo.
Well, I'm glad I got that one in. Okay, my oldest son, John, he likes Barry Manilow. This I know. So, and I looked and I said, oh my goodness, I never used Barry Manilow in any of my programs. So I'm going to use him now. And the reason why I even thought about it is because, well, one, I know John likes him, and I like him too. And I had to go find something. I said, well, here's the song I want to play just because you're worth it. It's Barry Manilow, Even Now, from 1978. He wrote the music to this song, and let me try to think a minute. Who the heck? A guy named Marty Panzer, I think it was, wrote the words. Yeah, okay. Here's Barry Manilow, and Even Now, in any case.
Even now, when there's someone else who cares, when there's someone home who's waiting just for me, even now I think about you as I'm climbing up the stairs, and I wonder what to do so she won't see that even now, when I know it wasn't right, and I found a better life than what we had, even now I wake up crying in the middle of the night, and I can't believe it still could hurt so bad. Even now, when I have come so far, I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you. Even now, when I come shining through, I swear I think of you and how I wish you knew. Even now. Even now, when I never hear your name, and the world has changed so much since you've been gone. Even now I still remember, and the feeling's still the same, and this pain inside of me goes on and on. Even now, even now, when I've come so far, I wonder where you are. I wonder why it's still so hard without you. Even now, when I come shining through, I swear I think of you, and God, I wish you knew.
Yeah, some people feel that way even now. Okay, Here we go. The next one. Who wrote the Book of Love? The Monotones, from way, way back in 1957. Yes, sir.
I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Tell me, who wrote the book of love? I've got to know the answer. Was it someone from above?
I wonder who wrote the book of love?
I love you, darling, baby, you know I do. But I've got to see this book of love, find out why it's true.
I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says the lover, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2, you tell her, you never, ever gonna part. In chapter 3, remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4, you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love, ours is the one that's true.
I wonder who wrote the book of love? Chapter 1 says to lover, you love her with all your heart. Chapter 2, you tell her, you never, ever gonna part. In chapter 3, remember the meaning of romance. In chapter 4, you break up, but you give her just one more chance. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love, ours is the one that's true.
Who wrote the book of love? I wonder who wrote the book of love?
Yeah, good question. Who wrote the Book of Love? Well, anyway, if we don't find out soon, it may be too late, because here's Skeeter Davis with It's the End of the World. I like this song too, really, really do.
Why does the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the
there it is, a great song by Skeeter Davis, The End of the World, from 1963. And that brings back some real memories to me, because I just got over a 5-year romance, and she done dumped me, and that song had to come out. And it'll always remind me, as long as I live, of that time in my life. Okay, well, let's move right along. And back in 1978, Neil Diamond teamed up with Barbra Streisand to make a big hit record called You Don't Bring Me Flowers Anymore.
You don't bring me flowers. You don't sing me love songs.
You hardly talk to me anymore when I come through the door at the end of the day.
I remember when you couldn't wait to love me, used to hate to leave me. Now after loving me late at night,
When it's good for you, babe, and you're feeling alright,
well, you just roll over and turn out the light, and you don't bring me flowers anymore.
it used to be so natural to talk about forever. What used to be's don't count anymore. They just lay on the floor till we sweep them away.
Baby, I remember all the things you taught me.
I learned how to laugh and I learned how to cry.
Well, I learned how to love and I learned how to lie.
So you think I could learn how to tell you goodbye?
Tell you goodbye. You don't bring me flowers anymore.
When you think I could learn
How to tell you
goodbye, but you don't say you need me.
and you don't sing me love songs. You don't bring me flowers
Did you know that in 1987 there was a song came out called Come Go With Me, performed by Expose? But in 1957, 30 years before that, Come Go With Me, the same title, different song, came out, the Del Vikings. And here they are.
Dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum wow 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 dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum 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 dee doo dum wow
Come into my heart. No, darling, we will never part. I need you, darling, so come go with me.
You never give me a chop.
Love me, darling, come and go with me. Don't go, baby, beyond the sea. Don't, darling, so come go with me. Don't, come on, go with me. Don't, come on, go with me.
Now, we're going to finish out this tape with a little bit of 845 Stomp, Earl Bostic. I used him on one of my other programs, I think it was. If you check back, number 13. Yeah. Okay, here we go.